Well, hello there, welcome back to another PS5 tips and tricks video. This is 9 amazing PS5 accessories you should buy. This list, unlike the other one I did, is populated with accessories that add value in some way to your PS5 or your gaming experience as a whole. This video is sponsored by OIVO Gaming, and you can use discount code BEN20 to get a 20% discount at oivogaming.com. You should subscribe to see all my videos I make just like this every single week. Let's get into it. Number 9. The Dualsense Charging Dock. These USB Dualsense charging docks are super useful. It's easy to forget to plug in your controllers to charge. I have my controllers at my desk, which is where the charging dock comes in. This charging dock was sent to me by OIVO Gaming. You can plug it in wherever you're going to sit down to play, so then your controller is always next to you and you don't have to get up. So when I'm not using them, I put them in the dock, and they're always fully charged for my next gaming session. And what's really interesting is they charge via these 4 contacts on the back of the controller rather than the front of the USB-C port interface. You can pick one of these up from oivogaming.com and use discount code BEN20 to get a 20% discount. Number 8, an M.2 SSD. I simply cannot overstate the value of an M.2 SSD. They can be a bit on the pricey side, but being able to store way more games that can launch and run from this device is an absolute godsend. The 667GB you have in the console gets eaten up in no time from games, captures, and having the SSD means you can store and run vastly more games on your PS5, and it may also increase, or should I say decrease, the load times. There is no need to constantly keep deleting games and moving them around to a HDD. I've done multiple videos on suitable models and installation. You can check them out in the top right hand corner. Number 7, a second DualSense. A second DualSense controller is going to come in super handy for at least 4 reasons. One is that when one runs out of power, you can switch to another one without having that annoying charging cable attached. Two, that you never know when you might have a partner or friend over and you want to play some Fortnite split screen with them. 3, a second DualSense, you'll always have a backup if one breaks and you don't have to wait days for a new one to arrive. And 4, you can have one paired to another device like a phone or a laptop if you're constantly going to use remote play, and then you don't have to constantly switch the Bluetooth pairing. Number 6, Pulse 3D headset. Next up is the Pulse 3D headset. This PlayStation branded headset that comes with the PlayStation native accessories range is a pivotal part of the PS5 experience. Before I managed to get one, I was using a crappy headset which was good but lacked some of the great features of the Pulse. It sounds very directional with the Pulse, it's immersing you into your game, whilst providing you with useful information on the whereabouts of things in the game. The sounds have echo, they have like a 3-dimensional directionality to them. You can also talk to people in the party through the headset. You can set how loud the party is in relation to the game, and you can also use the monitor function to transmit the sounds around you in the real world through the headphones, so you're still aware of what's going on around you. This product is well worth the £90 price tag. Also, the battery lasts ages, and the only drawback is that they can get uncomfortable. Number 5, gaming speakers. So while we're on the subject of sound, our next accessory that comes in, if you're not a fan of headphones, is a good set of speakers or a sound bar. Good sound quality will immerse you in the game and provide you with directional information, while a subwoofer provides you with really good ground shaking bass for when things get real in your game. Number 4, a gaming TV. Straight up, you need a decent TV for the PS5. Take a look at the difference between my old TV from 2010 and a new TV from 2020. If you have a crappy TV, then all that graphical power of the PS5 is wasted. An absolute minimum, you're looking at 4K 60Hz with HDR to take advantage of the main graphical features of the PS5. I've done a video, it's in the top right corner if you want to take a look at it. Top 10 TVs for PS5. 3, an Ethernet cable. So the PS5 has an incredibly fast Wi-Fi card. No Wi-Fi card that I've ever seen has ever come close to the speed of an Ethernet hardline though. If your PS5 is close enough to your router, it's definitely worth to put a hardline in. If it's not that close, but it's not super far, you can get some really long Ethernets, like 40 meters or above. If it's really long, or you have multiple devices you want to plug in, you can get a second router, have like a really long cable run through your house and plug all your devices into the second router and have like an Ethernet pass through. But yeah, it'll be so much faster. Online play, downloads, everything if you have a hardline. Number 2, we've got a USB-C hub. Now, almost no one makes effective use of this USB-C port on the front of the PlayStation. There are many compatible USB extension hubs that you can use for PS5, where you can plug in various devices like hard drives, Bluetooth dongles, live accessories, and charging cables, and so on. And it would just be so great to see this unused port get used. And last but not least, number 1, a HDD or hard disk drive. So that brings us, these can have 2 uses. You can format them to store games and apps, and you can run said games and apps from the PS5, or you can leave them in the Windows default format, which is exFAT, to store, move, or play media in the format of MP4 or MP3. And remember, you can play both audio and video is in the right format on your PS5. So in a perfect world, you'd actually have 2 HDDs, one for apps and one for media. And I would still have this even if you have an SSD, because the SSD you can reserve just for PS5 games, and the HDD you can reserve it for apps that don't need to load fast, like YouTube, Netflix, Spotify, stuff like that. I'm not going to benefit that much from the speed of the SSD, whereas the PS5 games and PS4 games will. And also you can move media from your computer or off your PS5 with the other HDD. Was there any amazing PS5 accessories that I missed? Let me know in the comments down below. Leave a like as it helps other PS5 owners gain value from this video. And of course, hit that big red button to keep the stream of PS5 knowledge coming. Click the button on the left to see another video for you, and I will see you in the next one.